singing over me. Like water, my love runs free. Oh, there is nothing like your love.
How many hours did you spend on your iPhone today? How many hours did you spend on social media yesterday? And by the way, how many days, sleepless nights did you spend watching Netflix and other stupid shows, different TV series and movies the whole last year and the year before and before? Good question, right? Let's talk about this today. By the way, my name is Evgeny and welcome to Evgeny's Heartbeat YouTube channel. So today we are in Chile, in wonderful city Viña del Mar, where I live, and it's a little bit rainy today. Actually, it's raining pretty much there, so I decided to grab my umbrella, take my new tripod and new camera, and make this video for you guys. So let's talk about it. It's a really interesting topic and very useful one. The power of attention and the value of it. What I tend to see, in me including, especially young guys like me and younger than me, that people just tend to disperse their attention all over the place. Young people want to be everywhere all the time. They want to do everything and do it fast without losing any time, and just to like win the biggest game in the world at once. Just like that, but it doesn't work like that way. And actually, if you try to win everything in your life in a split of a second, like this, well, you know, usually, you probably already know that, you find yourself ending up without reaching anything great at all, unfortunately. So, attention, the power of attention. People are just crazy. They spend their time in nightclubs, parties, social clubs, different organizations. Young people read one book after another, they watch one movie after another without stopping for a second. And they like absorb knowledge, absorb without really applying it. And it's not really good. So the point is that if you distract yourself or you disperse your attention in different parts without concentrating yourself on one single thing, at least at the beginning, at one single thing, you probably trying to chase all the rabbits running all around yourself, you probably will end up catching no rabbit. Huh? Right? Right. I guess you know that by now. And I've seen it so many times. I see it in my friends now. I see it in me sometimes. By the way, that's why I actually decided to do this YouTube thing. Now, for the last 2 months, I have concentrated all my efforts, all my intellectual, all my physical, all my acting skills, everything I know in this life, on this particular thing, on YouTube, to just achieve some potential and to achieve some growth without dispersing my attention in any other places. And this is very crucial. The point is that what I found out and I never knew before, and that I would really recommend saying to my own self 10 years ago and even more, that there is a connection between where you put your attention. This is where you start growing. So, where you put your attention, this skill, this effort, this thing that you're working on, this will start eventually working and growing like a rocket high. And young people don't know it. Lots of adults don't know it. Where you put your attention, where you put your concentration, you just really physically, virtually, metaphorically, and really practically, in all the spheres, in all the aspects of life, you're making this field, you're making this thing grow. And it's wonderful. So If you want to, I don't know, study Spanish, well, you put all your time every day on Spanish, studying grammar, participating in conversations, watching TV shows in Spanish, reading books in Spanish, always applying it, walking outside, talking with people in Spanish, or via Zoom or other different internet platforms, depending on your situation where you are. And any sort of that. You want to write a novel. Say you want to write a novel. You can't just, well, I'm gonna be writing, I don't know, 1 chapter every month. I'm gonna be working on my novel, I don't know, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 3 days per week. It will get me there. No, with such a pace, forget all about it. Just really forget. You won't do it. You won't be able to do it. It takes a lot more. And if you want to write a novel, then you do start something else, then you maybe start some business else, and it keeps going, and your attention is so dispersed that you're achieving nothing. The other good example I like to have, and I've been recently told about it, it's so cool. It's like you want to reach that part of the river. Is the river between us like an island, I don't know, or a town divided, separated by a river? So I'm here on this end and I want to reach that end, and there is a river in front of me, and I want to make the bridge. I want to construct the bridge using bricks, obvious. So I start using bridge. I'm sorry. I start making bricks. So I lay 1 brick. I start laying bricks. I lay 1 brick, second one, the third one, and the bridge is being constructed at the very beginning. But the process has started. So I laid the first brick, the second, the third, and then I see, wow, there is another great opportunity. Why not construct another bridge to that direction? And you like the first brick, the second, the third. You see what happens? You go to different direction and you haven't finished what you started here. Then you see, wow, there is even greater, more opportunity there. So I probably should stop building this bridge and start constructing the new one, the third one. So I start the first bridge, the second, the third, the fourth, maybe even the fifth. Who knows? And then you, wow, you saw that? The new opportunity, I should really grasp it. How could I have not seen before? So I start going there. But look at the direction. I'm facing, well, the sea now, literally, but I started there, and look, while searching for different opportunities without concentrating on just one of them, I distracted myself completely. And what I've just showed you, it's years and years of your life wasted. Think of that. Or like another example, it's like you're trying to win the race. In that example with the bridges, it's obvious what happened, yes? At the end of your life, you won't be able, you'll never construct the bridge that will get you to the other part of the island, to the other part of the city, to that goal that you so want to reach. Won't happen, never does, never will, in that way, unless you put all of your efforts on this one single bridge. Another example with cars. So you like driving in a car and you think, yeah, I'm gonna win this game, I'm gonna win this race really fast, really cool. So the finish line is over there. So you jump into the car, you start driving, and then you see, wow, look, there is another car, maybe like Formula 1 car, and you think, well, I should probably jump into the next car, and you jump into the another car, and you're like, wow, so cool. And you think you're going to accelerate. Then you think, wow, there is another, the third car, it's even better than the first and the second one together. So you jump into another car, and it's like this race, crazy race, where all of the cars moving, and while switching and jumping from one car to another, you end up without never reaching the finish line. You'll never cross the finish line because you are too busy switching between cars, jumping between cars, and you don't put enough attention in neither of these vehicles that would get you to your purpose, to your goal in life, what you want to achieve. It's interesting. Where you put your attention, where you put your concentration, this thing grows. So what I would advise to myself including, and to all of you guys, is that try to reach self-development in a directed way. Don't read just some really intelligent books without any system. Don't spend hours listening to podcasts that can be quite good actually, especially if they were recorded by intelligent people. But if you try to read all the wisest books in the world, if you want to rewatch and watch again all the best movies in the world, you just find yourself doing it all over and all over again, and without any systemizing, you will become an erudite person. You'll be very well educated, but the practical application of it is very dubious actually. So what I would advise to do is that you set yourself a goal. You really want to achieve it, and then you work upon all the skills necessary to reach that goal. And in that way, I think it's gonna work. When your self-development is systematic and directed, I think it's cool. And another thing is like the value of attention and the power of it. It's when you have a problem, and you ignore it, the problem becomes bigger, bigger, and bigger until the moment arrives when you just already, it's simply impossible for you to keep ignoring the problem. It's so huge. So the first time the problem, put your attention to it. Understand it. Think what you can do with it. And do the best thing possible to resolve your problem. And you'll save yourself so much time in life you can't imagine. Right now I'm talking to you guys and I understand that all these pieces of advice also apply to me, and I need to, I actually used all of this knowledge, but I understand that I could use it more, even more than I do it now. So it's a really interesting topic, and the power of attention is really some sort of thing that it's like they never taught us at school. They don't explain it to us, and we want to achieve everything very fast, trying to chase and catch all the rabbits in the forest, in this field, whilst we should actually concentrate on one thing, on one goal, pursue it, reach it, and be happy. So thank you guys for watching this video. I don't know, it was kind of spontaneous. I wanted to just walk with you a little and talk to you today in this wonderful Viña del Mar beach in Chile. By the way, if you like this sort of video, you can also watch the video The Power of Solitude that will be here. It's a similar kind of topic, but I was talking all about solitude and the power of it, how you can use it to your own benefit in life. Thank you for being at Evgeny's Heartbeat YouTube channel, and see you very soon. Bye!